the judgment on that one. But you need to pick an off lane now that doesn't get Ursa'd, because I feel like Ursa's a really strong lineup. You can lane with AA really well. Good versus Morph throughout the game. Honestly, Ursa got even better now. Anti-Mage actually looks really sick too.
Can you just Monkey King into the Doom
You
lane?
probably should, right?
Beat him in lane and then pick. Although that is hard to theory craft with the static slide
Isn't that-
facet.
10 seconds.
Monkey King mid, yeah, I mean,
What's better from it?
5
Fuck
seconds left.
I think you put Makoto back on the monkey. I feel like he's feeling himself.
he did look really good.
He
on
looked
it. Yeah,
fantastic on it.
I think he'll probably.
Anti-Mage if you're spicy, Ursa's cool. Anything else, like Drow, could be okay.
You don't even want to look
That was
towards
nice.
the Luna.
Faces Void, not against Doom, but you have a combo at least.
I mean, is Razor absolutely horrible? Like,
Yes.
Yes, it's
Yes.
the worst matchup.
And
in the game.
SD. You.
Sorry to shut you down there, but yes, it is very bad.
Winter, I like that you put it forward.
Choose your hero.
I mean, they just picked Luna into Morph.
Oh no, Fear's prediction.
My prediction.
It's happening.
It's gonna happen.
BB team, no.
so both teams kind of work. One team actually went back to their old comfort here. Morphing is comfort for Nightfall, whereas Akashi has not played Luna this whole tournament. He's the one trying to go out of his comfort.
I don't care. Like I already predicted draft. And
So you want to go the Moon Guard against the
ideally, I mean, the other one might just be too OP, point, but the spinning glaives, you should level it at least. You don't really need guard, but you should at least a couple.
Kill the illusion.
That way you can kill the illusions.
There's a lot
10
of different moving
seconds.
parts here. I mean, it's our first ancient apparition for the road to the international.
5
It's paired
seconds
up.
left.
You got the Luna, which has been rising in stocks. It's had phenomenal wins, performances. And then on the side of BB team, we're liking that they're going back a little bit more for comfort. The Shadow Demon has looked like one of the best position 5s out there outside of the Naga, but the Doom is my big question mark. It's been so hit and miss for team. We're still seeing a lot of them place that priority. Is it a nail in the coffin for BB team? Is this the way that they go home? Is this how they are the first team eliminated out of the road to the international with that final pick? Do you guys want to give last final thoughts about the two matchups we have?
Don't make me go first, Fear.
Alan is definitely
Wasn't.
going to win. I wonder if you can punish this AA. But I don't think Coddle 4 is going to punish AA. They're going to get.
Yeah. I think Koto Doom doesn't sound like a hoodwink Doom. I think the games that we've seen Doom win, it's mostly with hoodwink. And we all saw what happens when Doom, you get shut down in the lane. Has a very, very hard time. I feel like Talon, they have a strong lane, Luna A. It's not a melee range, but it's a strong lane.
Yay. That's what I'm starting to hear. Jenkins.
Oh, sorry.
I think this is it for BB team. I think they're getting put down here by SEA Dota.
All right.
I think this is it.
Well, that's another thing to factor is the Caster Curse going to play into this as well. We're all liking what Talon have done for themselves. It's a game 3 and our very first elimination for the road to the international. We're getting on into it with our casters, Lyrical and Trent.
Thank you so much, Nat. I can't believe we're here. That last game was so insane. This game's
Yeah.
also going to be insane. I feel like BB team just like lost their mind. They're like, yeah, we're just going to take more first 2. Who cares?
I think the panel's lost their mind. Despite only leading for 2 minutes in an entire best of 3 so far, our panels decided Talon are now going forward.
Dude, whatever. I'm on the train too. SCA, let's see it.
Hopium is at an all-time high. Did you guys watch the first 2 games?
You're not wrong.
Their collective lead, I think, is under 2 minutes.
You see, this is
All right.
Everybody should have
Bring them back down.
He's making sure that we don't get the caster curse.
I got you covered. Don't worry, C.
Should note, by the way, that Coddle, for a very long time into the beginning of the draft, had Solar Bind chosen and then switched at the last second to recall. So did decide to take that one.
Yeah, of course. Solar Flare has become much more popular. The only time you would do recall is pretty much this. Using the recall, getting the second
30
chakra,
seconds,
juicing up your Storm Spirit. That is the plan.
not
But
already
Solar,
hit.
sorry, I said Solar Flare.
Now's the time to
Solar
start.
Bind is really, really broken, though, so it's sad to lose it.
What was it that you were saying right as we were getting out? We saw that Storm Spirit pick up, and what did you say?
I don't remember.
You said, in case of emergency,
Oh, yes, I did.
break to open up the GPK Storm Spirit.
Yeah, this is the BB Team Classic. If they are going to lose, GPK is going out on Storm. And usually, they don't go out.
That's right.
He does an extremely good job on this hero. It is his go-to. It is the one that if I had GPK in my game, I would want him to be on. I think he performs the best on this hero under pressure. And with the early morph pick, they gave it a little bit of time to find the hero for GPK, and they felt comfortable going for it. So we'll see if he can carry through. Well, thank goodness you were listening.
Try sometimes, every now and then. Well, the other sort of standout hero, we've already talked about Makoto a lot. We've seen times against Storm, tends to do well. We'll see how Makoto is able to handle the pressure in this one. But the big changeup, of course, is also going to be adding in this Ancient Apparition. Just a direct answer to the Morph lane, one of the best one-to-one counters in the game. But the problem often has been the laning stage for this AA hero. Maybe a little bit alleviated by the fact that you've got a Luna in lane now who's a little bit stronger than she used to be.
Yeah, I mean, S triple plus status has been accredited to this Luna so far today. Has obviously looked pretty darn amazing in game 1. It's been crushing in the last few series. We'll see. It's not the traditional AA. Typically, when we try and salvage an AA game, we often get the Sven or the Chaos Knights. You can actually like try and stun and utilize the combo of cold people. We're not really there anymore. We got a lot of regular damage. We got blood grenades.
Oh my god, and just like that, save going to go down first blood by Akashi. And what did the panel talk about?
Are they getting away with the AA?
I mean, they're maybe running away with it, the way that it's already started here. You got to be careful. I mean, this is what the panel talked about in that long discussion of Luna versus Morph. Used to be a counter. Nowadays, she farms so quickly and gets off to such a good start, it might not be that counter anymore.
We've seen this just ridiculous burst damage that can come out later too, right? With these Lunas where they like blink in and eclipse too, and you have to be pretty cautious about those situations as a Morphling, so when does it feel good?
Not sure. Particularly because there are these other forms of lockdown, right? If Makoto's bouncing around the trees and manages to find Saika off in the woods, he could just get blown up by, you know, air and ice blast. It could all go down.
Right there, you can see they're pressuring in on Toronto Tokyo to make sure that small camp stays body blocked there from Yokum. So this wave's gonna come out a little bit here, and level 2 still holding the point on Yokum. They know they have this threat to maybe kill Saika if he messes up.
That extra pressure on hero. If you got a good creep, that could be pretty annoying to play with in the lane. I think like chain lightning creep or something like that, maybe. That extra
was nerfed.
Well, yeah, but you got
10 more mana, Lyrical.
But that's what Coddle's for.
Yeah, these Doom lanes, you know, they're just not that great anymore. Devour takes a while before they even pick it up, so they don't have these abilities to work with. You've got this support Coddle, who just lost his circlet.
Oh no.
Save, you forgot your circlet. Ponyo just denied it on the ground.
Oh no. All right, they're tilted. Look out.
Cool your head. Cool your head.
It's fine. It's fine. Queued up another one. It's going to come out soon, surely. It's all fine, Trent. Well, that's not something that I think I've ever seen in a game of Dota before. Pro gaming, though.
Don't drop your items.
Well, 3 minutes in, and it looks like the Bracer going to be coming out in just a second for Miro. We'll see how he's able to do. So far, the lanes looking very even.
Yeah. Tank up a little bit there. This is a classic Game 3 elimination. You know, everyone's a little bit more calm in the laning stage, and one goes a little bit crazy. We haven't had any attempts down bottom with this, like, Mars plus Snapfire, which can generally be kind of aggressive. They're just trying to get their farm and make sure you don't throw in the lane. That's the plan.
Make sure that everything stays survivable here, because both teams, I mean, that's the thing, right, is that for Talon, you're looking for this timing around Luna's items that comes out maybe 25, somewhere in that area minutes. And then for BB team, it feels like it's going to be later on when this Morphlane actually comes online and gets a couple of items. And particularly considering how we've seen Nightfall play, he's tended to sort of be more willing to try and farm up scenario.
TP. But ever since that kill, yeah, I mean, look at the positioning from Akashi. They just, I own this lane. That is the message here right now. Miro, seeing if maybe that's true or not, and decide, yep, no, never mind, yep, that's true. Okay.
Neither of them have any mana, though, which is a bit of a concern.
And that aggressive ward there, too, as you can see them running over, like, just surviving the whole time, giving them all the information throughout this, knowing, you know, sometimes versus Coddle, you place this ward down because you just want to watch for the Illuminates and everything, but these days, these Coddles, they start with the Chakra and the Blinding Light, like, you don't even have that threat.
Right. No, absolutely. less an opportunity there. There's a couple of denies coming out across the board. Does have clarities on the courier coming to the two Talon heroes up top, so they can keep up that aggression. As Yoka makes the move over, scouted that there were some stacks. Toronto Tokyo going to keep them at bay.
Yeah, we're getting into 6 minutes here, so it's a Storm Spirit game. We're going to be watching the runes. Already some wards there. Probably some support rotations coming through as well. Trying to get these power runes to enable your Storm. Give them a chance on these rotations.
And the big one, of course, is also going to be those Wisdom runes. Now the chase forward finds Toronto Tokyo onto him immediately. Has a Boundless when he comes out of there. The cookie connects. Just like that, Toronto Tokyo going to drop, saving the Boundless even on Makoto.
Yeah, the neutral camp helping out with quite a bit of damage there as well. No deny, though, unfortunately for him. GVK is going to try up top, and he does get it. Amplified damage.
Big one. Getting lucky on the spawn.
Question is, can you rotate to a side lane and do anything, though? He's going to try and walk top. He's a little low on the mana.
Has the Coddle there, of course. Help that out as they already try and whittle down the Luna a little bit. But
he's just walking back.
No, there's no way.
Might as well just go hit a stack. Yeah, just give me the chakra.
Maybe they go on to mid though. Yeah, zip forward, finds Makoto. TP coming from that Snapfire. Now the turn wants to hit Cookie away, backs out, stacks up, and the fourth one will do it. GBK now low on mana, so can't go for the two supports, but they got what they came for.
Just enough too with the raindrop coming back.
As the 7-minute mark is going to come in.
Stupendous.
And it looks like it should be a trade-off of one Wisdom rune apiece here, as all the supports came mid for that 6-minute rune. And a lot of stacks being built. My goodness.
That's one thing they have been doing a lot of. Between the Shadow Demon previously up top, now down bottom here. That is a lot of creeps to work through.
Well, and it's something to consider, right? Is our Talon going to be able to come on in and contest these stacks? Because I feel like they have a lineup that can take them a little bit earlier, particularly the Ancients. But at the same time, BB Team, you know, maybe they're going to be that much further forward protecting them. Although I guess maybe not. With GPK pairing together with Save, they're going to take these ones pretty quick.
It's a nice use of the light here. Just don't have to go for the straight up aggression. Just farm your way through.
Around. You can see the differential there, as it's going to be another one stacked up by Save.
Now, they might only have one camp stacked, sure. That's true on town, but look at that net worth on the Luna and the Monkey. I mean, the lanes,
yeah,
doing well. I mean, this Luna is huge. This is an AA-supported Luna, okay? You probably shouldn't be this rich. That's a good sign.
I mean, and that's the other thing, too, is like, as much as GPK should, I feel like, have a pretty good game, there aren't that many, like, just immediate point-and-click stuns. The Morph and the AA getting off to a good start is a little bit concerning. Like, if AA is able to get a free path to 6, you're never going to feel safe in this game on Nightfall.
That's true, but I will also say that Toronto Tokyo is kind of going crazy right now. He is just waiting for Storm to come back. He's level 5.25 right now at almost 9 minutes. Like, he's gonna have a 6 pretty fast. And you think about Makoto trying to play this game, if you get hit by that Shadow Demon ulti, that's a bad time.
Oh yeah. No, it's fair. They're gonna rotate through now, though.
Radiant's bottom
comes
tower is
through
under
the gate.
attack.
Immediately gonna back away, recognizing that danger.
Yeah, this has been one of the big strong points of this Luna. Rotating through.
They see him. The nighttime. Oh!
Needs a hand.
Yeah, that hurts. That's a tough one.
Meanwhile,
right?
at least GPK is getting something down here. It is scanned out by the Dire, so they recognize what's happening. They're all in here, arming it up. But these Lunas rotating through the twin gates, because from that 5 to 10 minute mark, you have the nighttime bonus. You want to move on through, see what's up.
Be wary, slight lead could turn into a bigger lead as WS is just going to drop right on to Toronto Tokyo. There's a disruption for the moment, and Akashi has already used everything, as a matter of fact. GBK steps forward, they bring in Makoto, get some separation there. GBK low on mana, but already a Doom out onto the Mars. A trade of 1-for-1 as all 10 heroes came to the bottom lane.
Yeah, I don't think that Eclipse hit anyone.
No.
Between the disruption, it's completely dodged there. Good defense there by BB team, but Akashi is right back at it into that top lane and farming away. So not too much disrupted here. Just a little bit of bonus for the Doom as they chuck that down. The WS, who might be feeling a little bit more comfortable to make a play around this map, as he does have a free 100 seconds of no Doom.
Definitely a possibility. It's very tight amongst all of the cores in this game right now. Of course, the other ability that we didn't really get to see there get used is going to be the Mortimer's Kisses, which paired together with the Arena is going to be really nice as soon as Yoka manages to finish off that level 6.
Save also closing on 6-2 though, and we'll have that recall, so the potential to bring in the Morphling, or just obviously more likely trying to use the Storm just for the double inside of the same fight.
About to be Radiant's top
A couple of different
level.
opportunities there.
Dire's structures are fortified.
We'll finally finish off that tower though.
Radiant's bottom tower
Akashi
has
still
fallen.
comfortably farming up top here, staying a little bit far back though as the capital hits the tower. Does not want to get jumped by the Storm. He's not sure where GBK is, but now he just took down the Watcher, so they probably know he's rotating up
Tower
here.
is under attack.
Or at least they know that's a threat, I should say.
Yeah, they're sitting multiple people behind him though. Now with smoke up, they actually are willing to make this move themselves. GPK is set up mid.
So they could boundless into Ice Blast, Kisses, but I don't think that's a kill.
No, it's not quite going to be enough. Instead, gonna have to call off that movement. Miro also playing back behind the tower. You can tell BB is very much aware of what could be happening. They're farming up this ancient stack for the moment. And as that smoke is going to wear off soon, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to make anything happen. This is a nice win here.
This has been too successful for BB team. This is really the difference maker, is the stacks and the combination of utilizing just the Coddle and the Storm to farm it nonstop.
Yeah, and they're building more too. Like, look at this. Toronto Tokyo on the other side of the map. If Talon, I mean, again, the nice part about this is you've got a Luna that's free farming. That's what, at this point, 15 stacks that have been made to 2, but Luna is still right about even with Storm.
I mean, look at the sentries laid down by BB team on that bottom half of the map. Like, they are just ensuring that there's no vision in here, their camps aren't blocked, because this is the strat and the plan that they're going for right now.
And what did the panel say was the answer, right? If Luna and Morph get to the same farm levels at like that window when they want to fight, it's going to be Morphling ahead, but oftentimes that's not what happens. For Talon, it's happening because they haven't been able to find these kills.
It's on the Yokum.
And that does look like it's going to be a finish off there. GPK gets the last touch, manages to take him out. But yeah, it is going to be an issue.
They're slowing down again here on the side of Talon. Despite getting those kisses, they can't really find a play to use it.
Another freaking stack, man. It's just non-stop.
And look at that play. Save starts the recall, then TV's up top to bring GPK. They're going to find Ponyo if he walks out.
Gotta be careful with this, the movement. Recall.
He was so close to dying. One more step and he was gone.
Kashi will show on this. No, he's not going to show on that tower. Okay. He realizes what could happen.
Dire's top tower
The economic game being done by BB is really, really strong. And, you know, we were sort of looking at the support duo and being like, Shadow Demon, Coddle, it doesn't look that great, but it's really good at stacking camps.
It's great if you get farmed.
Yeah.
Like, if there's no fighting early, you don't have to worry about anything, life's good. And yeah, these are two of the absolute best supports at stacking, and that's all they're doing. And you look at the side of Talon, you think like, oh, you got Monkey King, you got Mars, like you can invade, you have the Snapfire, but they're struggling to just keep up that momentum and try and play on the other side of the map. They have the Blink Dagger though on WS though, so it's time to dial it up right now. Smokes as well, backing up GPK. Oh, he wants it.
Not quite on the mark. Wait, Ice Blast going out, they'll cookie away, and jump forward. Miro finds him with the Doom. Already out, do they have enough? Can they bring any of these heroes down? Trying to take him down, Disruption is out. The Mortimer Kisses are going to land. They'll kill Miro for at Mars.
And they're manning back up on GBK, but it's not quite enough to go in. Oh, or is it?
Toto turned upon. Ponyo low on mana. Talon reset the fight.
Psycho level 10 right now. So no points in the morph though, so can't do any tricky plays.
Dire's bottom tower.
Farming they'll go. They lose the Doom, you lose your Mars. Pretty well even all around. A lot of gold going back over to Akashi though, so that's going to help propel him towards the Manta.
Radiant's middle
I mean,
tower is
he's
under
staying
attack.
right there, slightly ahead of the Morph in terms of farm, but the big items that are coming out are going to be about the same.
And now Ponyo getting into it as well, though, starting to stack up the Dire.
This guy's crazy, man. Just run.
Well, I mean,
Dire's
he's
top
got the
tower
Seeds
is
of
about to be
Serenity, which,
raided.
as far as I can tell, are broken.
Dire's
absolutely.
top tower has
You're not
fallen.
wrong.
How can you die?
I will say, like, now you've got Doom that's building into a Midas. I'm looking at these heroes, and it just feels like BB Team has a lot of very good scaling.
Here I am.
They have spent so much of their gold that they've gained on sentries
Yeah,
on the raiding team. It's actually comical.
that's a good point.
They're just all over the map. They're protecting everything. Like, you would think that there would be some bigger items.
Toto, they just find him and kill him. All right, that can't afford to happen if you're Talon. The recall, really valuable in terms of these movements. And it just doesn't feel like that. I mean, again, a much better game than the previous 2 games for Talon, but it still feels like it's leaning the BB way. At this point, they were down like 4,000 or 5,000, so who knows? Maybe it's fine.
Yeah, they're more comfortable behind, so. Ooh, nice sentry here from Ponyo. Gets the odds. Okay. Does what he does best.
Oh yeah.
Snoopers.
Wes. Up.
Pero bakit
Smoke
parang kasalanan?
from the Coddle, as they'll pick up that Wisdom Rune now, finally. 4 heroes up top.
Ponyo planting
Dire's
a
bottom
crazy
tower
odds.
is under attack.
Gets away with it. Sentries first, checks the pillar. He's doing a lot of these really sneaky observer wards that are just, they don't give the best vision, but they're really unlikely to be dewarded, right?
Yeah. It does get some pretty good sort of rotations and where those moves are
Dire's
coming
middle
from.
tower looks to be
Oh, they need it for
disintegrating.
WS as well, because just Mars is the first jump
Right.
in this game, right? Unless Makoto can get some really solid vision for you, it's kind of all on WS, so he needs something forward.
Nothing gained on that movement. They did get that good ward. We'll see if that can pay out for them
Radiant's
later
top
on.
tower ain't looking too
2,000
nice.
gold lead
Scanning
now for BB
enemies.
Team. They're still sitting 3 up here top. Mortimer's Kisses with Arena and Ice Blast will kill anybody.
Yep.
As long as there isn't a disruption.
That is the concern. Obviously, you got the Shadow
Radiant's
Demon.
middle
Yeah,
tower
maybe
is
you
under
can
attack.
get some vision inside there, one way or the other. Try and get that save. And Saika does finally take a point in Morph at level 13, so has capabilities to make some plays, but has just been farming like a madman.
Radiant's top tower is
No
under
Vlads
attack.
for him this game. He just went straight into the Manta Chrysalis.
That BK.
They are all mid right now. 4 heroes for Talon as they're watching GBK in the river. That's gotta be tempting.
Oh, misplay.
What?
on-
Did that miss?
He missed the Boundless Strike, yeah. Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Radiant's top tower's
Sorry,
about to
JK,
topple.
what the hell are you doing?
I mean, full credit. He deserves it. I don't know.
Yeah. It was the change in elevation. That's what it was.
That's what it was. It
Yeah.
gets me every time.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
High altitude spell casting can be really hard.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
5 to 5. At this point, you can see gearing up for the later stages of this. BKB next online for Miero if he can finish that one off.
I mean, he could even just sell Midas
Yeah.
right after this one and then go for it.
If they want to fight now, I mean, it is GPK's BKB timing, and speaking of which, he's going to jump out. Finds Yokum.
Oh, gets stunned.
Stunned.
They turn.
Looking, waiting, spear connection. Oh, he has a BKB. He has a BKB, and he's
No,
going to
no.
use it to get out. But will he actually be able to escape? He's out of mana. He can't get to the low ground. There were so many ways that he could have lived, and he found the one where he can.
What just happened?
Oh man. You know, I wonder if also, I mean, yeah, it's an unfortunate situation there. Talon.
Unfortunate. What? GBK, this is the emergency
Radiant
hero.
are scanning for enemies.
It's tough. The pressure starts to mount. Can you perform in those situations? Right now, Talon get a
Dire's
little
middle
bit of a
tower
sign of
looks to
life.
be
Because again,
disintegrating.
here's the thing. We're talking about these stacks. We're talking about farming up. We're talking about BB Team getting everything they need. But when push comes to shove, you gotta also be able to execute in these fights.
You gotta click those spells.
And
Or BKBs.
That time it didn't happen.
Tower is under attack.
Scary stuff, scary stuff. He's back again though.
There's still Arena here. He doesn't have his BKB for another 5 seconds, but he's going to stay nice and close before that becomes an issue. That's a finished Gleipnir? The item of Dota 2 right now?
Very strong.
You know what's crazy is that this Monkey King doesn't have Arcane Boots Gleipnir like every other. Oh, that's revenge.
Where's the party?
Yeah, felt like he was going to be safe because of the Shield Rune, but of course Shadow Demon just purges that one right off.
Dire's middle
Ulti
tower
down,
is
Demonic
under
Purge is
attack.
down. Team, we can go.
Dire's middle tower is
Makoto, I've opened up the door for you.
Ready, they take down that mid tower. GPK looking, hunting, find anybody at all. 21-minute mark coming up now, and you can see Mars is kind of positioning. Oh, this is kind of bad. Mars is looking to steal the Wisdom Rune, and unfortunately, they have already placed a ward to catch him. So WS is in no man's land and gonna get punished for this one.
This is a crazy play in a game where you're not losing by that much.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I mean, to be fair, that's also a really unusual ward at this point in a match.
I mean, they did it multiple times in the last 2 games. That might be a coach thing even.
Stupendous.
Wolf just saw those plays and was like, guys, put a ward there. Catch him.
Oh, that is so painful. That's your deuce-up hero.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to build a BKB. I mean, if you have a BKB, I'm okay with that play. Because you probably get out. But, yeah, that's a tough one. So they're going to grab the Tormentor after that kill. And that's going to give the shard over to Sate. So now he has 2 charges on recall.
Okay. Very nice, very nice. 1,000 gold lead. It is still Luna that's top of the charts, and I will still say that, like, I feel a lot of this game comes down to how these Ice Blasts hit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you connect on those Ice Blasts, it is going to destroy BB.
Recall coming in here, they're bringing the Storm.
Welcome. Again, maybe going to be the one that gets found and punished for this, so they jump in, find that Snapfire Mex, but no way to get out of that one.
And Recall brings in Psycho there with an Amplified Damage Room, trying to give Talon a taste of their own medicine. Amplified Morphling. But they're probably just going to rotate into Roach with this thing. So why not? Now, you know, Ponyo, of course. He's lurking. A little bit of some ancient apparition style, if you will. Back in the day, we used to have the A is hiding all over the map, throwing these giant ice blasts. But Ponyo, I think, is just trying to live. There's the scan. Oh, he's going to chuck it.
Yeah.
Surely. He's an ancient apparition. You don't have a choice.
I mean, it would reveal where he's at. It's kind of annoying.
I mean, I don't know. That takes a lot of guts to not do that. I'm impressed. He does have no TP.
Yeah, if he throws that out, I think he's dead. But
this is like Frogger trying to escape here right now.
Radiant's courier is dead.
Away.
I wonder what idiot got it.
K shows for a second on this wave. The rest of the team coming in. And he's actually, that's the other thing with this facet choice for the A, he actually can farm a little bit, which is kind of cool.
This was a problem for the hero, so let's help out. Yeah, Morphling with a BKB, 9 seconds, with an Aegis, another 4 minutes.
They're gathered around here like they want to fight. This is a decision if they do decide to defend the tier 1. It doesn't look like it. So they are going to back out now.
So far this series, every time that BB team grows a lead and then tries to initiate a fight, things go kind of poorly for them.
It's true.
So they might hesitate a little bit.
Very good at building the lead. Sometimes
Radiant's
end
middle
up
tower
giving
is
it
under
away.
attack.
Regen rune for Storm.
Oh, well, okay, now you have to fight. You don't have a choice.
This looks pretty good for them. Now recalling, save, brings in Miero. Hunting, calls another. Finding one. Can't quite get it. Wait a minute, wait. Ponyo, he gets it! A blast immediately. There's the disruption. Now connecting on to 2. Mortimer's Kisses is out. Psycho BKB is already used. How much damage do they have? Akashi right on top of them. They get the Doom now onto the Luna as they try and bring these heroes down and kill them off. Is it quite going to be enough through the Aegis? It will. Still, Luna will die. A 2 for 3 so far and might even end up losing more. Makoto turns to fight on a GPK. Miero goes in too. Now Psycho onto Makoto. Does have the Boundless Strike. Turn around with the hit. And now connection. They have enough to spear. It manages to connect on a GPK. but they don't have enough damage left in the tank.
And he just got his BKB as well on Makoto. Didn't have it for the engagement.
That made the difference. So, EB team, with that Aegis, they take a good fight. Still showing some signs of life there for Talon, I would say.
Yeah, a lot of things went really right there, of course, for BB team. Getting the Doom onto the Luna, they had to spend a lot of their initiation onto the Morphling, but then he gets disrupted and saved. So, I mean, starts out like you're like, oh, well, this could be a free kill, but there's the disruption right before the arena as well. So, you have your WS Mars here just spending a lot of time with the two supports, which is good, but Saika and Miro are up top on top of the Kashi.
Right.
And that's going to be a problem. They lose the snap, takes the Aegis, but then they lose the Kashi, and then Makoto's here. He's battling it out, but imagine if he's like BKB, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe this second go here could actually get a kill or two. Because GBK kind of had nothing left in the tank.
Right, and almost a full heal with the Boundless, but didn't quite have enough to bring him down. But it does look like they're grouping together now, trying to make another smoke play on the side of Talon. Likewise,
Arena's up, no Doom back yet.
30 seconds is a nice window here for them.
Can they find the vision for a good arena?
Oh, Makoto! Right onto him, jumps down, tries to find him. That Shadow Demon in some trouble. Tokyo, he's living a long time. Not long enough. Psych off to the side, the kill off the A. He has buyback. Can they make anything work there? There's the jump forward, the stun in the arena combination. They connect and kill. GPK has to zip away. Arrow might be in some trouble as they keep their eyes on him. Oh, good blink out.
That glimmer helped there from Save. It might cost him his own life, but he gets Miro at a dodge.
That's the most important one. So, Talon managed to take a solid fight there and take down the Morphling.
Makoto playing it a little bit risky there on this Monkey King, but he has to, right? He has to be the one who gets this vision for his team, and he did it really well. Second game in a row, he's doing an amazing job on this hero.
And I think this is going to be the real test this game of just how good of a carry is Luna, right? Because right now, at 27 minutes, they have almost the same farm on the Morphling and the Luna. If you see these fights happen and Morphling has to like BKB and get blown up right at the beginning, granted, there is still the AA in play, but there's going to be some interesting things to watch.
DOTA Plus loves the late game carries. I mean, there's Morphling on one side, but the Luna, you know? Luna and Spectre just can't say no. CBK's got that big control of the Aghanim Scepter you can see there, but I gotta say, WS, there is something in that last fight that gives me the sign that this guy might be like a serious, amazing player in the future, because that Morphling, most important hero, right? Chain stunned up, probably gonna die, and he still does spear into arena. Did you know that? He didn't do arena and then spear. He had the time to do it, but this guy is so cool under pressure, he still does the, you know, riskier one.
And GPK finds Makoto. Now they get the spear. Oh, we got interrupted. It takes it away. Toronto, Tokyo, nice save there for the moment. Doom already used now onto Makoto and WS. He's in trouble. A blast will get thrown, but no follow-up. That's going to be a dead Monkey King. GPK jumps forward, wants to find him.
Oh, he BKBs.
BKB TP out, wants to escape, and will do just that.
Put no risk on that one, huh?
Right. So the thing that I feel like you're talking about there too with WS is like, we already knew from the MMR, from all the rest of it, that this guy's a great player, but to be able to perform under pressure on land, that's a different dynamic.
Yeah, just not to let it like mess you up, right? Like he's trusting the muscle memory, he's doing his thing. He's not freaking out or panicking. But, you know, after that great fight, BB team just come right back, get an important kill, waste a lot of spells on the side of Talon as well. Now, because like you can't just come back out here right now as Talon. I say that, they're literally doing that. They have no arena, they have no BKB on this Luna, and they're just walking at him.
There's no Doom, that's what they feel confident about. Nokum gets away for the moment. GBK wanting to chase him. Akashi is off to the side. And yeah, I mean, a little bit bold to make that move. Oh, the WS, wait a minute, he's got a blink dagger. Blinks up. They don't realize he gets away.
So sneaky.
He still has an FTP for another 20 seconds. Oh, jeez. I can't believe he got out of there.
You know, Toronto was just like, come on. Like,
yeah.
Who walks out there right then?
Did they expend anything else? Spirit form, still Doom on cooldown for 30 seconds. There's no BKBs used. BKB about to be back up for Akashi. He's 9 seconds away from BKB, and it's going to be 8 seconds too late. as they kill him off.
This recall. I mean, this is the power. Sure, you lose this burst damage that you can get from the Solar Bind, but you're bringing in 2 massive damaging Neros here. With the help of this Agnum Scepter on the Storm, you know, you can control multiple people, and then Psyka just finishes them off here with this Daedalus, plus the Nemesis Curse.
Radiant's middle
I mean,
tower is
Save
under
had been my MVP so far for the series, and you know, these calls that he's making of "come join me now," and unless they turn off disable help or whatever it is, he's gonna keep making them in the right position.
highest bottom tower.
See if it's gonna be good enough. 10,000 gold lead for Bedbone. Right now, you take a look at this as well, and you start thinking about the way that the next couple of minutes work.
Under attack.
If they can get a kill before Roche, suddenly Talon could get a pretty good control of this game, but otherwise BB are going to be completely all over the map.
I imagine they'll be pretty cautious about going high ground, though, judging by how the series has gone. So I think Talon are going to get a chance to fully regroup, figure things out, and then, like you're saying, yeah, it's going to be Roche time. And that's going to be in 1.5 minutes. We'll figure that out here. In terms of Roche fighting, what do we got here? I mean, we got the Monkey King, we got the Kisses. I mean, they got the circles, right?
Oh, yeah.
All our Wukongs, all our arenas. We got the Ice Blast. That's pretty scary. Tons of AoE, but what BB Team have is they also have their own mobility between the Storm Spirit and the Morphling, so they're hard to lock down. They've got these saves. They also have this like big AoE heal that could be a factor. It is not being limited by the Ancient Apparition coming out from this Keeper of the Light. But BB Team, it's like the jump, right? I feel like they can just immediately blow up one hero and there's not much you can do. It's a little harder for Talon. They can do it with the Ice Path, but they still don't have this like great system unless WS manages to just hit the glorious spear, right?
Right.
Just harder.
Well, and the other big change you saw there just pop up for a second, Ponyo has a Blink Dagger.
Yeah, I love that on the AA.
Smoke up now, 5 on 5.
Just gotta hit it.
Head through, Vision, WS, first point of contact. They break the smoke with the King in the tree form. I was on more.
Psyka still doesn't have Shard though on the Morphling.
Careful. Eyes up. Kashi shows. Now Yokum out front and center. The Doom, it's ready. They got it already, and now also the Shadow Demon ulti. He's gonna TP away. Does he survive through it? I'm not so sure. WS throws it down. A Blast did manage to connect off to the side. Is it gonna be enough damage? Yes. Tokyo goes down, but 3 already dead, and more if he's managed to escape.
Yeah, I mean, you BKB TV back to the fountain, but it doesn't matter.
Still goes down.
Great class in case of emergency. GPK Storm Spirit, it's here. Save on his legendary Coddle as well. They know this combo. The stacking they did, and just to put GPK up top of the net worth, like, this is the kind of strategy that probably won't work as well again, right? It's not like people don't understand that they're going to do this idea of like the Coddle and the Storm, but the extent to which they relied on the stacks and abused that, I don't think Talon were ready for.
No. Look, very clearly, they were not getting into position to come and contest those. And now you're in a situation where BB are walking up high ground. Roche is available. The question is, oh my god, those numbers are insane. Yeah, Toronto Tokyo more stacks than all of Talon combined. The big question mark has been, can they close out these games? Can they shut the door on Talon and not give them life and hope to get back into this matchup? And I think they're close to it here. Last game, it was 27,000 gold lead before Talon were able to come back into it. Will they be able to make some type of a comeback happen again, or BB Team gonna have the answer that they need? It feels like they're doing quite well right now.
Now pinging the Roche pit. I mean, as Talon, you kind of have to assume there's no way you can contest this.
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, if they had it all immediately gone, they probably could have, but you would have just assumed that they would have been a lot faster on this, on the side of BB Team. And like, I mean, they're kind of thinking that right now too.
Yeah.
Just taking a second, figuring out what's going on. Because they don't have the best vision right now. Talon are all the thing, and they're doing their thing. Psyka's getting Aegis.
Hasn't he suffered enough?
34 minutes in, and an amplified damage room has been the savior for them before.
Not again, surely.
Looks like it's going to be Makoto that takes it this time.
He's got his Nullifier, just delivered as well. These Glimmer Capes have been super annoying.
Well, and they've sort of made a nice job of like catching BB off guard with these like sort of unorthodox smokes, smoking in right as Aegis was claimed, and looks like they're going to do it again. they will head out across the map. Everybody from Radiant walking together now.
Yeah, 35 minutes is coming up, so the Wisdom Room will be there. You could, in theory, try and find one person who hangs back for it. But they don't actually know exactly where they're at right now. They're very limited on vision. They don't see anything.
And the
outside of
amplified
Talon.
damage is about to wear off.
Yoakum has just consistently been caught first in these fights. He gets the ward up.
Saika is a little bit north from them.
Toronto Tokyo sees it with the gem. He gets jumped.
Jump finding. That's a great hero to get to start this fight.
Up on the top.
And now A Blasty blinks in to kill him. A is gone, but now Morplane, he's in trouble. Morplane dead. Kodo BKB gonna use that ulti right away and TP out. And will indeed manage to escape. So they lose the Mars, the Snapfire, and the AA. They did manage to bring through down that Aegis.
The fact that Gem landed up on the pillar is kind of ridiculous. I think that saved it for them. There was no opportunity for Talon to grab it. I guess they probably would have lost it anyway, let's be honest.
Yeah, everybody was dying there.
Yeah, anyone who was scooping that thing up was dead.
But another moment there where BB lose
Dire's middle
an
tower looks to
Aegis.
be
Yeah,
disintegrating.
I mean, Talon, they just feel like the high ground fight's probably not going to go that well for them.
Dire's middle tower's
Ideally,
taking a
you're
step
trying to find them out of
Dire's
position,
top
because again,
tower's
it's
under
post